हेलो गीता जी।
हेलो। गुड इवनिंग।
गुड इवनिंग। कहाँ से ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं आप?
मैं पुणे से हूँ। मैंने आज आपको मैसेज किया था अबाउट माय टेस्ट।
अच्छा, ओके। वेलकम।
ओके।
एंड हाउ वाज योर ESR and HSCRP?
The result have come and it's all मतलब the values are on higher side.
Okay.
So
Are you facing any problem or it's just in the test it has come?
uh, taste it has come. I am not facing any problem.
Okay,
Just have to lose weight. That's all.
okay. What do you do?
I am a software engineer, but I have recently I've stopped working now. I have taken a break from my career.
What's your age?
49.
Okay, what's your weight, if I may ask?
Yeah, it's 93.
Okay.
Mhm.
Any particular incident after which you put on?
Uh, I went to US and then I got this weight gaining tendency and then because of thyroid and all, I kept on gaining weight like every year 5 kgs or something like that.
Hmm.
So over the period of 10, 15 years, I got a lot of weight.
Okay, okay. I have fought with my weight as well for 10 years, so I know that journey. Uh,
And
yeah,
I've tried a lot of things, but all of them failed. So I don't know.
yeah, yeah. So 10 years I kept gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight. It was like a yo-yo,
Yeah.
frustrated. And, yeah, so good to see you. And let's see when are others coming in. Pradeep ji, you would like to unmute yourself?
So this session is for doctors only, or I can attend?
It's for everyone, but focus is on them. So, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I don't know if it's too early for them to join in, but I'll then share the videos. So we'll start in a while. You have filled your forms. Hi, Vijeta. Hello. Can you unmute yourself and introduce yourself? Hello. Okay, so let us start. Dr. Bharti, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, where are you joining from?
Chembur, Mumbai.
Chembur, Mumbai. Okay. So you have got the test done?
Yes, yes.
Uh,
Even my daughter-in-law is joining. Maisha, hello. Hello, ma'am.
hello, hi Maisha.
How
I
are you?
remember your reports were in range, right?
Yeah, mild
Yeah.
information was there, but
Okay.
otherwise the reports are okay.
Good, good, good.
Yeah.
So it's good to see mother-daughter, coming for this and
Thank you.
working on their health together. So it's
Yeah,
really heartwarming to see that. So
yeah.
welcome, welcome.
Thank
So
you.
good. Do you face any challenge?
During,
Inflammation?
challenge.
Because of inflammation, do you face any condition or anything? Or it's just
At present, ma'am, I'm only concerned about my weight. So,
okay,
काफी weight है, definitely my energy levels are low. I
okay,
get knee pain. I get swelling in knee pain. I get knee
okay,
pain. I get swelling in the ankle area if I'm standing the whole day.
okay.
I mean, my quality of life is reduced because of this heavy weight,
Right,
mainly.
right. What's your weight?
At present, it is 87,
87. What's your height?
5 feet 5 inch.
Okay. And how long you have been suffering?
from this weight issue
Yes, yes,
after
yes.
corona vaccine.
Ah,
Before that it was 68.
oh, so suddenly a lot of weight came in, huh?
Means from say 21 we got the vaccine. Uske baad mein it has started slowly. In the year 22, I did lot of diet, this, that, and I had met a dietitian also. I lost 12 kgs, but when I stopped that, I again put on.
Right.
And then last 2 years, I have not done any dieting because this is my daughter-in-law. She gave birth to twins. They are 20
Oh,
months now. तो
okay.
उनके देखभाल में I did not take care of myself at all, and it's all sleepless nights, like
Right,
sleeping late. For 6 months, so we didn't couldn't sleep only at night. But
right.
after that, till date, I sleep at 1 o'clock
Oh,
after all the work is done. So that's why last time, no, when the first batch started, I was hesitating that if I don't sleep early, if I don't follow, means
yeah,
if
you have
I
to sleep
your
early. I
time
was
will
about
not
to
be
say.
wasted. Then luckily my daughter-in-law said, no, no, we will do it. We will do it. Karenge, change karenge. And she is working on it. She has tried kids ko jaldi sulana, and these last 4 5 days, she has already worked on this. So then we
This
both
is
joined.
amazing. This is so amazing that, the first batch inspired you, and now you are coming at the right time, just before the doctor's day. Amazing. Beautiful. This is the power of family and support. So great. You thought about it. Your daughter-in-law is supporting you, and you have supported her in raising the children and everything. So great, great family. Amazing. So, welcome you all. Hello. We started a bit late today. So, this is on, I'll just spin myself and spotlight for everyone. Yes. Okay. Yes. So, welcome, everyone. And today is 30th June, and tomorrow we have Doctor's Day and CA Day. And what we all look up to our doctors, right, to take care of our health. But many a times we have seen that they don't get time for themselves to take care of. And what has happened, if you look at the statistic, I will talk about my research also. If you look at the statistics, 2 out of 3 Indians we are losing because of the NCDs, the non-communicable disease, or the lifestyle diseases that we call. And these are very much avoidable. These are very much because it's not because of any infection or any pandemic. It's because of the lifestyle that we have, the stress that we have, our day-to-day things which add up and create some issue in our body. So the intention, this has prompted me. So there was a gap. The gap was a lot of holistic work is done, uh, which is not quantified by the modern methods, and a lot of modern methods is not supported by the alternative methods. And we Indians have become the uh, hmm, world leaders in all the big chronic diseases, unfortunately. And uh, we have such a good history and science that we can really work uh, on this and create a very healthy India. So my vision is to see my countrymen healthy. So this research is all about Indians living in India. It's by the Indian, for the Indian, for the benefit of the Indians. Because most of the research that has been done in the Western world, not necessarily on Indians. So the intention of this research was in particular Indians. And also whenever someone has any kind of problem in their body, first thing that they will see in their blood is inflammatory markers going high. Okay, so at a general level, there is a fight going on inside your body, right? The body is trying to fight. It could be weight, it could be the sleepless night, it could be some infection, and the inflammatory markers would go up. The reason would vary, but you can see it. And it can go till the extent of chronic disease, to the extent of destructive disease like cancer. Uh, so it's the underlying marker, one of the initial markers. It doesn't tell you which part of the body is impacted, but it does tell you something is happening in the body. There is an inflammation on the body, so please take care of it. So that's why we are using these two parameters, ESR and HSCRP, to invite people to be part of this research and help fellow Indians while working on the 5 elements by first of all taking care of ourselves. Does that make sense? That we take care of ourselves, and the data that we gather in these 96 days then is used for other Indians. So it's a win-win-win for everyone, right? And welcome all of you. So the intention is to invite doctors, CAs, and fellow Indians from India. There were so many people who have joined us from different other countries, and since it's not for them, we had to remove them, There are many Indians who are living abroad and want to join this program. We cannot invite them, but maybe in the group 2, we will still keep. So group 2 will start soon. Right now, the focus is to invite people who have done some kind of workshop that you have seen in your pre-screening form, so that you have the background of the 5 elements. How many of you are aware and you have attended some kind of workshop like that? Yeah, Dr. Bharati has attended. Yes, Dr. Bharati, what did you attend?
I've attended 5 days with OJAS
Okay,
and 5 days with NDS.
very
I
nice.
told you, I lost 12 kgs and when that time I had joined them. But then, you know what? वापस वही कच्चा raw खाना, green juice. So family उस time पे से नहीं हुआ and came back to our normal Sindhi food.
Normal Sindhi food. Normal Sindhi food. Wow. Thank you for sharing that. I have Sindhi friends. I've had Sindhi clients as well. So, yeah, I will talk more about like why we need to change our diet and why it's important to sustain that. Yeah, so either you should have worked with me or with NHS or NDS or OJAS or Sharan or FFD, PAN. If you don't know these acronyms, people who have done it, they know the acronyms. Or with Daryl D'Souza, some similar program. So I've written that in the form so that you know what are we talking about, what are the different therapies that's done. And the duration is 96 days. Many of you would ask, why 96 days? So first of all, it's clear that we are doing it for Indians who are from India. Yeah, because we are losing every year. People who are dying in the India are largely dying because of the non-communicable. 2/3 of them are dying because of that. People are dying prematurely because of these preventable diseases. And 77% of Indians are suffering from lifestyle-related inflammation. So it's not an inflammation that has been caused by an accident or a pandemic. It's basically lifestyle-based. And doctors, CAs, professional, they face a lot of stress, sedentary hours, self-neglect, because they're so busy taking care of the work. Many a times self-neglect happens, and many a times it happens because of the family responsibilities. But the good news is that 90% of all this is in our control. So let's focus on whatever is in our control. And हम बदलेंगे, जग बदलेगा, हम सुधरेंगे, जग सुधरेगा. Not family will not change. First, we will change ourselves, and then the family will change, the community will change, the state will change, and then the country will change. That's the intention I'm setting. And this mission I can achieve only through you. One meal cannot change the world. But all of you being part of this research can definitely create a guideline for others to change. So, what is EASES? Anybody aware of this? What is EASES? You might have heard the research is being done on EASES. So I'll just
This is E for ether and A for air, S
right.
for sunshine,
Mm-hmm.
then E for earth,
Right.
the last S, I don't know.
Quite close. Wow, awesome. So you covered 80%. S is for C, which represent water and minerals, right? So ether is space, and it can be checked. All those who have filled the EASES form know that, there are so many questions. So you have to clear all the 6 levels to be part of this program. And you go through the description of the group and you will see, and only when you are ready, you have completed step 5, then you DM me and I will send you the EASES report form, and then you can fill that, and then I'll add you to the group. So people who have joined the group last week when we started around 10 days ago, right? So they lost in 1 week, they had lost 3 kgs, and they had IBS issues resolved, ulcerative colitis resolved, like so much beautiful wins they were sharing. Of course, each individual will have a different result, right? Because it depends on how you're doing, how long that inflammation been and everything. But I'm sharing all this, but this is possible without medicine. So the idea is not to burden and overburden our already burdened healthcare system. Like our doctors are burdened, our healthcare system is overburdened, and we are not equipped for the population that we have. We're just not equipped medically to take care of so many people. So, as a good citizen of the country, as a good citizen of this world, let us be responsible for our health. Let us be responsible towards our loved ones and take care of ourselves. Because today's time, we all know, like nobody has time as much as they love us, they don't have time to take care of us. And India, relatively, it is cheaper medical healthcare system, but it doesn't mean, but like there was a saying that all your savings can be wiped up by one disease. It's possible. It's just possible. So not going into that, not going into that space, but focusing more on what is in our hand, what is in our control, and how we can contribute to this country. So this is a very good opportunity, very big opportunity that you can take and work as a research participant. There is no financial exchange here. Yes, you have to get some tests done. Many of you have got your test done. Another round of tests, same test will happen after 48 days. And then the third round happens after 96 days. So there are 3 rounds of tests, same test to be done, because we want to see what has happened when you go through this intervention, right? So every week, there will be certain assignments, certain tasks to be done. There is a tracker sheet to be filled every day. So there is work to be done. And of course, it's for you. You have to understand this, that this you are doing for your body, your health, your fitness. If you follow this, nothing will happen to Meenal's health. Are you getting it? whatever Meenal is doing for her health. So past 10 years, I am living medicine free. Many of the things which I suffered all my life, like sinusitis, I had been detected PCOD very early. Uh, I used to wear glasses earlier. Uh, I had pigmentation issues. I had dermatitis. I don't know. I can go on and on. And like Dr. Bharti expressed, like when you have weight, that itself becomes a challenge, right? Like walking. I lost 23 kgs in 3 months. And before that, I was a heavy girl. And then everything is heavy. Your life becomes heavy. I'm telling from my experience. Like the thoughts are heavy. I was an overthinker, over analyzer, over stressed, over sad, over depressed. What else? Mentally, I was not in a good shape. Emotionally, I was not in a good shape. Physically, I was not in a good shape. And I used to blame everybody else for my condition. I have put on because XYZ. It wasn't Meenal Jaiswal. It was XYZ, which has caused me my health and weight issues. And only when I took responsibility that nobody put me on their lap, nobody fed me, nobody did anything for my health. And I took the responsibility 100%. Only then I could not only lose the weight, I could maintain it. Many people told me, oh, you have lost it so quickly, you will gain it faster. And many other things, very well meaningly, people told me. So, if you are ready to take 100% responsibility of your health, of all the 5 elements of your sleep, of your breath, of your movement, of the sunlight, rhythm in your life, for the food that you are having, for the grounding work, for the water element, for the emotions that you go through, then you are the right fit. You have to be very sincere and committed for this, because then, like the research depends on you, right? So please do not take it lightly. And people who know me, they know I charge pretty well for my programs, which I do one-to-one. If you have any specific issue, then I would suggest go for that course, my one-to-one package. But if you know what this is and it's a generic thing, then you're most invited for this. But you have to take the decision. If you need one-to-one coaching, then you can go for that. But if you want this group energy and you think it's not a very specific particular case, then you can go ahead with this. So coming back to inflammation, so it's not just pain and swelling. It can cause brain fog, continuous chronic fatigue is there, weight gain is there, hormonal imbalance is there, acidity is there. It's your body inner alarm system, which is often ignored. Sometimes we pop a pill, pentop खा लिया, कुछ antacid ले लिया, and it's linked to diabetes, PCOD, BP, thyroid, autoimmune, IBS, and even cancer like disease, right? So when we harmonize our inflammation, we not only gain peace, energy, and focus, but we gain our health. And this means we are accounting for better health for the country. And this means putting less burden on already overburdened healthcare system that we have. So who is this for? This is for doctors, CAs, entrepreneurs, professionals, age 30 or more. And you may or may not have any diagnosis for diseases, but inflammation is high. So you could feel tired, bloated, restless, emotionally stuck. Sometimes you feel craving for food, you have emotional eating issues. You love having tea, coffee, snacks for energy, or you want to escape. So sometimes it will be like a cycle, like I would go very particular about my diet, and suddenly, I'll see a cake and finish it. Somebody else will give me a chocolate, I'll finish it. I used to love cheeses. I used to have a lot of it. So, this emotional eating would happen with me when I had my weight issues. Poor sleep or energy dips, despite, everything is normal, but still you don't feel yourself. You wake up not fresh, So all this uh, could be, you can relate to it. Why we are doing it for 96 days? In 48 days, it's called one mandala. So in Western science, they say, if you want to change a habit, you need 21 days. But if you see, in 21 days, nothing much happens. You get a taste of it, but it doesn't continue with you. So to continue any habit, you need one mandala or two mandala, and that's what we are recommending. One mandala is 48 days, and we are recommending 48 into 2, 96 days. Because roughly in 3 months, our blood cell change. So 3 months is a very good time for our blood cell, newer blood cells to be formed under a healthier nutrition. So when we are taking all the 5 elements, then we have this kind of very healthy uh, nutrition, and then we will have healthier cells, and then maybe the telomeres would increase, get long, our so overall our age may reduce, our health may improve. So this is possible when we go for 96 days. So it's like a reboot of our system. So we will follow the eases method. You will get instruction for everything. Not only you'll get instruction, and you have to fill in whatever you are doing. And then because you will get tracker sheets and all, you can see for yourself that where is it, there is a challenge in you. It's very, you all are very smart, intelligent people. So how many of you are excited to do this? Hello? Right in the chat window. Dr. Bharti is, for sure. I love your spirit, Dr. Bharti. Yes, Geeta says yes. Awesome. Good to see you, Geeta ji. Anyone else interested in doing it? Smita says yes. Awesome. So I'll just read out the participants. Bhavna, are you interested? Dr. Bhati is Dr. Pavan Mishra. Geeta says yes. Harendra Kumar, Mauli Karmakar, Maisha, Nilima Chatterjee, Pradeep Shah, Smita, Varsha Patak, Vinayak. There is somebody called Zoom user, so I do not know who is that Zoom user. So Smita says yes. Vinayak says yes. Awesome. So this is the energy, right? And we have to sustain this energy for 100 days. It's not something that we commit. It's not marriage, I would say, but it's a commitment, right? Like commitment you had for your exam, commitment you had for your course. This is your commitment to your country and to your body. So there is one statement I quote always, is if you really love your parents and if you really believe in God, then understand that your parents give you the gift of the body and the God give you the gift of soul, the breath, the life that we have. So I will message and call you. Please don't call me. I may not pick up calls. My husband has a particular high health issue and is 63. It also have age limit. Yes, you message me, we'll take it further. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so maybe you require one-to-one coaching. So for specific things, it's better that you go for one-to-one coaching. And especially if you have not done any camps or retreats, because then you need to understand the science behind it, right? And I focus more on the ether part, which is our mind, because I have seen this pattern that intelligent, educated people who come to me, they their issues usually originate from their thoughts. Good to see you, Vinayakji. Awesome. Yeah. So doctors call it psychosomatic, and I'm doing a lot of work in this space, in the space of how our thoughts and beliefs and mindset come at physical level and create a disease or a condition. So it's very, very important that we take care of the thought, not just food, not just do it very, very physically and mechanically, but also take care of our mind, our brain, our ego, like the subtle elements. So for me, ether is very, very important and crucial, and ether is beyond fasting in eases. Okay, so mm, how does it start? I'll just go through that. So first of all, we will take steps for first week. So first of all, you check that you have filled your pre-screening form, you have filled your consent form, you have taken the test, and one of the tests, ESR or HSCRP, has to be high. And if both are high, even that's okay. And then you fill up the submission form, and then you write done to me, and then I'll send you the EASES report form. I'll check it like everything is in order and then send you the EASES report form. And based on that, you'll be added to the group 1 or group 2. So group 1 is for those who want to follow it to the T, be part of the core research group. Group 2 is more like a support group, people who want to take some kind of medication, people who, they have some issues in travel, in this or that. They may not do justice on 96 days. But the fact remains everybody has to give the test, whether you are in group 1 or group 2, because that shows your seriousness in the program and in yourself, more than the program, in yourself, right? So that is required. And so what do we do for, so this program starts tomorrow from 1st July. It has already started on 21st June. One batch has started. The second batch of you all who have come will start from tomorrow. And I will go quickly what all things you have to do. You may write it down for each of the elements, what you have to do. So far, is it clear to everybody what all we have discussed? Yeah? Okay. Thank you, Bharti. So for the for all the elements, we'll do one activity. So the most important part of being a researcher is to fill the data. So every day you have to fill. It's a simple Excel sheet that you have to fill, and it's basically yes, no questions. It's not something which is like out of syllabus. It's really big or something huge. But yes, it's to be done every day, and it will keep you in check, right? You would know what is happening with you. So I'll just go through that. So the first step is you have to sleep before 10 p.m. Dr. Bharti, I'm repeating this for you. Okay, so ether is the space element or the nothingness that is there. What is nothingness in our life? Our nothingness in our life is our thoughts, is our sleep, is our stillness, right? So first of all, to check our circadian rhythm, and I will also share the previous 21st June's video, and where it's discussed in very, very detail. I'll just share that video. You can go through that, but I'll go through the synopsis of it all. So first step is to sleep before 10 p.m. so that your body gets time to heal. If you don't sleep during the time between 10 to 4, then your body doesn't get time to heal. It doesn't matter if you're sleeping the rest of the whole day. So many people think if I'll catch up some sleep in the morning. Our body doesn't go. So sleep has 4 cycles. The awake, and the REM, and the deep sleep, and the normal, the shallow sleep that we get. So we don't go into the deep sleep mode. Deep sleep mode is where, your brain switches off, your organs switch off, your dreams switch off. So that's the only time your body gets to heal you. And if you don't sleep during that time, the body does not get the opportunity to heal. So it's very, very crucial that we sleep before 10 if possible. Okay, so first week I'm little relaxed because you are adjusting, your gharwala, your family members are adjusting. Many of you are already in this path. So, when you fill your tracker sheet, you'll realize, okay, I'm here, better way to go. And you all will do it. People who have already started, they are doing amazing. First 2 days, they took time, but they are doing great. Second is daily walking, 20 to 40 minutes. Pranayam will be added later, but first week we start with daily walking. So take out this third 20 to 40 minutes, preferably in nature, fresh air, preferably in sun if possible. I know it's raining in many part of the country. So see if it's possible, then do it in sun when it's not raining, but it's perfectly fine if it's raining and if you go for a walk. It's perfectly fine. It's fun to take a walk. It's when it's raining. It's a very beautiful experience. You can dance, you can jump. I did that in Dehradun. I just had fun in rains. So, and you will feel your body is so happy and calm, the inflammation will go down. Minimum 30 minutes of sun exposure daily, but again, it's subject to sun and your schedule. But even if it's cloudy, sun is still there. So ensure that 30 minutes with bare minimum clothing, if you get sun inside your house, that's perfect. You can take off your clothes as much as possible, lock the room and take the sun, that sun exposure. And it helps in not only balancing hormones and boosting vitamin D, it regulates the body clock, it keeps you happy. So sun heals us. So like sleep heals us, similarly, sun heals us. Why daily walking? Because sitting is the new smoking, right? We all are being sedentary beings. Now, before I talk about the beings part, so as per my research, this eases, there are 4 kind of people. This you will not find anywhere else. This only I talk about. But it's something as a concept, if you can get it, like why we have to do differently than what our community is doing, what our culture is teaching, what our religion is saying, because never before we had these 4 types of people. Who are the 4 types of people? So in earlier times, people used to work a lot, right? Like my grandmother, I remember she waking up at 4 o'clock every day. Thandi, garmi, rains, doesn't matter. She'll just wake up. That was her body clock. She'll wake up at 4 o'clock. She will do jhadu pota of the floor. She will make breakfast for the family. She'll be ready. She'll go for a walk. She will take early bath. She'll do a lot of things in the morning. So by 7, there is so much done in her life, which was not the case with the next generation. So first generation is the Shramjivi. First category of people is Shramjivi. So these people are really doing a lot of physical work. Even today, a lot of people, they get money because of the work that they do. Okay. And they are Shramjivi. The second category, the category who normally comes to me, the category of the Zoom call, the doctors and the professionals and the CAs of the world, the educated class, the knowledge workers. We get money because of our brain, our mind, right? We are knowledge workers. We are the buddhijeevi of the world. So we make money, we live our livelihood because of our buddhi. I make money because of my buddhi. I'm not a physical worker, right? So I need to feed my brain and mind. I cannot feed my body. So the problem is our earlier generations were under slavery, like 2 generations ago, and they did not have money. They had a very big family. India wasn't producing enough. Whatever was produced was stolen from us and taken to Britain. So it was very, very painful time for generation, for years, hundreds of years, people have suffered. So they had to cook a certain way. They had to cook grain heavy food. If they didn't cook a lot of rice, lot of roti, lot of dosa, lot of idlis, they couldn't feed family of 40. So it was required for them to cook that way. The third category is the Krida Jivi, which is people who are in sports. They need to have fit body and a fit mind. They are the culmination of both. Not many. I have worked with few sportsmen, but more from their mental health perspective than the physical one. Then the fourth category is the spiritual people. They are into spiritual path, uh, like different yogis, different saints. And you would hear about them that they barely eat, or they just eat fruit once a day and they're good, or maybe they're fasting half the time. So they are Adhyatma Jivi, and they don't need grains, or they don't need sweets, they don't need fried food. They will be just living off fruits or juices or even fasting. So these are the 4 categories of people. See for your lifestyle and your family's lifestyle and slot it. Like, where would you put them? Where would you rate yourself? Most of the people who come to me or who are here, I can say would fall into the second category, which is the Buddhijeevi category. And that's why we cannot eat like neither the Shramjeevi, nor the Kridajeevi, and nor the Adhyatmajeevi. Because these 3 categories, we are not living that. Is it making sense to you? To which category you fall and why we need to change our diet accordingly, right? So if you are into very big time into sports, then your diet may not be the same. If you're into spirituality, it cannot be same. If you're into a lot of physical work, then it cannot be same, right? So these are the 4 categories. Now coming to the earth or the food part. Why did I give so much context to this? So that you understand which category do you belong. And now the trend is sedentary lifestyle, and as I said, it's said not earlier that sitting is the new smoking, and that's what is killing us. That's what is causing all these NCDs. So for that, we need 1 salad meal a day, minimum 300 grams. And I will share the announcement group, the channel. It has all the details. How do you make the salad? There are recipes, and how to do the dressing of coconut, tomato, and dhania. Should you add sprouts? How much to use? So all that is given, but the crux of the matter remains at least 300 grams of raw salad has to be part of your meal every day. And whenever you are eating, just sit with the food and eat it slowly, mindfully. Don't do anything else. No TV, no phone calls, no reading, no talking, no nothing. Just sit with your food and stay with it. And see, are you full? Are you hungry? Whatever it is, right? Okay. Now coming to the C element, the last element. And after this, I will take up your question, as many as you have. So I'll take a lot of on these sessions many a times. I try to make it very simple, but of course, each one of you may have something or other. I try to answer it, but if still you have any questions, please feel free, because it helps the other participants uh, to learn from your queries, and they may not have the similar question and it will be answered. So do not hesitate in asking questions. I will invite questions, then you can raise your hand and I will invite you to unmute. Okay, the easiest way to detox from our body is through which method? Through our eyes, through our blood, through our nose, through our ears, or through digestive tract? What do you think? Which is the most powerful method to detox our body?
Digestive tract.
Yes, exactly. If you want to detox my body, the easiest way to remove a lot of toxins from my body is to clean out whatever is there in the intestine, right? As much as possible. So for that, we suggest tona. So tona is not enema. Let me clarify, even today in the group, somebody, not today, yesterday they asked, is tona and enema same? Some other person had built-in fear, oh, it's not good. So each one of you, are you comfortable with enema or tona? Are you aware about it? Have you done it?
Tuna, I don't know. Enema, yes. Ojas mein they had told us to do.
Right. So in this, what we do is we use enema, which we use tona, which is toning up of the muscles. We do not use 1 liter water or 1.5 liter water. We just use 200 ml of water. So if you have a big enema pot, you can use it. But maybe 100 ml will be where the outlet is. So keep that 100 ml in mind and keep another 200 ml. So use only 200 ml for one time. Okay, so it's also called the douche kit. It's also called the enema kit. So basically, we are using only 200 ml of water, which will only inform our system that this is where the cold water is going. This is where the exit is. Please use this exit. That's all. That's all. We are not trying to clean or submerge our intestine with water. We are not doing anything of that. We are just doing a rinse. We are just toning the muscles of our rectum. And it's to be done with plain water. Nothing is to be added. What you do, you apply oil around your anus, and you also apply oil on the enema tube or the kit, the insertion part, and then you insert it. But lube it well, grease it well. And it can be done on a newborn child. Of course, the catheter we use for that is very thin, but it's pretty harmless. If you have any particular issue, DM me if you are facing any challenge in that. And till the point you have not purchased, some people would say, oh, I don't have a tona kit, enema kit, it has broken, it's not there, I don't know where it is, I have never purchased it. So if you have a story like that, then I still have a task for you, which is related to water, is doing water water pack. Okay, so what do? You take a towel and you wet it in the bucket, normal temperature, cold temperature, whatever. Don't use ice, just don't use hot water. Okay, so the normal temperature, and then squeeze it and wrap it around your navel. So you take a towel, fold it, say 6-8 inches, and then wrap it around your navel. So when you do that, for 15-20 minutes, you can do that 20 to 30 minutes. In the morning and evening, you can go for a walk, you can work in kitchen, you can check your mails, you can do anything with that. When you are doing the wet pack, what it does, it reduces the inflammation around your reproductive organ, around your digestive organ. It helps you evacuate better. So it's really helpful, for the kidneys, all the organs that's around that, right? It's very, very helpful. So it calms the whole place down. So so the science behind this is wherever there is a colder temperature in our body, the body tends to send more blood there, Okay, take care. Why is that area so cold? And hence there is a better circulation. There is a better circulation. And that's what we want. We want better circulation, better toning at the rectum area. That's all we want. It will do its work. The body will do its work. Allow it to do it without giving 1 liter, 2 liter of water, because that sometimes causes washing up of the gut flora and everything else. So let's not do that. Yeah. So you can do abdominal wet pack. I have posted a video on abdominal wet pack. I have posted video for tona. And so all that is available, and you only need 200 ml of it. So these are the 5 things you got to do for the first week. And is everyone clear? If you have any questions related to anything that I mentioned today, please feel free to ask me. So thank you so much. Yes. Now just raise your hand so that I can ask you to unmute. No questions?
Yeah, I have one question.
Yeah, please raise your hand so that I can ask you to unmute. Yeah. Yeah. And you can start your video as well. Yes, Geeta.
Yeah, my question is whether we can use weight pack during menstruation periods.
Yes, very much. And it's very, very helpful. So today I came back from Surat, and one of the lady I knew, she since childhood, she suffers a lot of pain during menstruation. And I suggested her wet pack, and she messaged me, thank you so much. She felt very good within 15 minutes. Something like as small as that, within 15 minutes, she got relief. So it's okay. And that's a very, very good question. And especially related to menstruation, we have so many questions, right? Can we do this? Can we do tona during menstruation? Yes, you can do that. Can we do wet pack during menstruation? Yes, you can do that. Yes, very good question. It will be actually relieving you, if you face any challenge. Yeah.
And second question, thank you. And second question I have is I'm checking on Amazon. I can see only enema kits. So can I buy the same kit and do?
Yeah, you can buy that. You can buy that. The smaller, the better. So you can buy as small as possible because we need only 200 ml.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can buy something from your neighboring chemist. They also keep enema kits or the douche kit. It may not be known as tona kit, but that's okay. But we need just 200 ml. That's something you should keep in mind. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyone else? If you have any questions, yes,
How
Aish.
many tona? How is it about the lot of the
I can't hear you
that
very clearly. I'm not sure.
I've done it before. Yeah.
Hello?
Now tona,
Hello.
I want to know. Tona, I want to know how much how it has to be inside the uh,
Can you type your questions? I'm not able to hear you very clearly. Who is it? Please introduce yourself. Please start your video. And please raise your hand. Yeah, I couldn't hear you properly. Was his voice breaking, or was it for me? Yes, Maisha, go ahead.
Ma'am, what position would you suggest for anema?
What position? That's a very good question. See what works for you. You can take enema standing. You can take enema sitting on the toilet seat. You can take enema lying on like dorsal. And so you can lie on the floor and or on the bed, and then you can do. You have to see what are you comfortable with. And this toner is only 200 ml. It's basically rinsing of the muscle. Like we
Ma'am,
are.
standing works the same.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
It's only thing you have to take care is the water has to be higher than your
Yeah,
system. That's
yeah,
the only physics
that's the,
that's
yeah.
required, right? The
Okay.
pipe should not get congested anywhere, and the
Yeah.
water level has to be higher. That's it. Once you do it, water will go inside. Whatever you are comfortable, it's perfectly fine. Then, after the water goes, try to keep it as long as possible. So
Okay.
now, then it's up to you, whatever method works for you. But for as far as inserting that water inside your system or body, any method what works for you,
And how long do you suggest?
as long as you can keep.
As long as.
Yeah,
Okay, thanks.
you're welcome. Anyone else? Any other question?
Ma'am, what works the best? Like the morning time, evening time, and empty stomach?
So enema has to be done twice. So first, if you wake up, and naturally, if you feel the urge to evacuate, do that. Naturally, if you feel, just evacuate your system. And afterwards, then take enema or toner.
Okay. All right. So morning is the best, right? According to
Morning
you,
and evening, twice we are
both
doing.
the times. All
Both
right.
the times we are doing.
Fine.
At the camps, Vinayak ji will tell you, we used to do it 6 times, 3 times in the morning and 3 times in the evening. And
Okay.
1 or twice is naturally it's happening. So 6 or 8 times we are cleaning our system.
Yeah.
When you clean like that, it's like squeaky clean. It's like very clean. It's never been cleaner than that, right? So it's very, very clean. It's as clean, I think, like a baby would have an intestine
And
after
how
a while.
long after the meal? Like how long do we have to wait?
So wait at least 2 hours.
2 hours, no?
Yeah. I feel you can take tuna anytime. Like that's my personal view. Many other mentors say wait for food to digest, because I feel anytime body feels like evacuating, it does that, right? Especially with children, when they are eating, they would rush to the washroom. So it can happen anytime. So why not tuna can happen anytime? So yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Anyone else?
I want to know about tona. Means sometimes when we keep it even at a higher level,
Yeah.
when the water is only 200 ml, then the force is not there, so the water doesn't
Yeah.
flow sometimes.
Force is not there, you're right, but for water will flow. We don't want force. We are not cleaning a car.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Your name, what's your name?
Bharat.
Bharat. Yeah, just rename yourself. That would be nice too.
I'm unable to rename. I don't know why. This Zoom user, I can't.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Bharat. Okay, fine. Thank you, Bharat.
Thanks. Okay.
Yeah, where are you from?
I'm presently in Assam.
You're presently in Assam. Okay, which camp have you attended?
I've done this enema before. I've listened to NDS and I've followed this NDS for quite some time.
NDS. Okay.
Yeah, but
Have
I
you,
didn't attend any camp.
okay. Have you tested yourself?
Yeah. I tested today the report. I
Okay.
submitted it. Means by handwritten, I submitted because I could not. I scanned the photograph, but I could not WhatsApp it.
Okay, so there is a form link that where you have to upload it. You can't
Okay.
WhatsApp it.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
I'll
then
do it. Yeah.
everything is Google form based because
Yeah.
it becomes very difficult to compile so much data for
Hmm.
96 days, right? So
Hmm.
yeah, great. Thank you, Bharat. Any other question?
Hmm.
I think there is something that has come. How many times do you take? Okay, so that we have answered twice a day. His voice is breaking. Thank you, Chandni. Yes, there was one voice. Any other question?
No, one question. Morning time when we take it before the motions and or after the motions,
After
which
I
is
just I just said that. Yeah, so
After,
naturally allow it to happen. And once naturally you have evacuated yourself, you can use toner. And
okay,
suppose,
okay.
naturally it doesn't happen, then you can wait to toner.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
depend. Yeah. Thank you. Any other question? Yes, Rajesh ji. You can unmute yourself.
Hi, Meenal. How are you?
I'm good. I can't hear you very clearly. Your voice is break.
Okay, is it better now?
Not much. How is it for others? You can type your questions.
Okay, I'll ask my question.
Okay, now it's better.
Do we need to do we need to supplement after taking toner or after doing this enema, and for how many days should we take it, and when should we stop, and what should be supplementation after the detox process? Thank
What
you.
is supplementation? I don't understand.
So supplementation as in, do we need to start protein or multivitamin or magnesium, zinc or anything? Because in the detox process, it does, I mean, there is high possibility that nutrition will also drain out from the system, right?
No, nothing happens. No, we don't supplement anything because we are just
The
rinsing. We are
micronutrition
not
stays
using 1
intact.
liter or 5 liters or
Sorry?
anything like that. We are not using 1 liter or 5 liters water.
Okay.
So nothing is going. It's just a rinsing.
Okay.
So when we rinse our mouth, like we don't need
Okay.
supplementation. And then when we excrete, it's just like rinsing 200 ml. That's why I'm insisting on 200 ml, 200 ml, 200 ml. Yeah. Does that
And
answer
that's
your
twice a
question?
day, right?
Yeah, twice a day. Yes.
Okay. Yes,
But
it
one
does.
thing,
Thank
na,
you.
Yeah, thank you. Smita Meenal, Jo Onja will send you my report. I'm not very clear, Smita. What have you write? I'm not very clear with what you have written. Is anybody clear with what Smita has written on the chat? Can you explain it, please? Yeah. Yeah. Anyone else? So these are just 5 things you got to. Yes, Smita, you can unmute yourself and ask. I'm not clear with the chat. Quickly, guys. It's already 1 hour.
I could understand the Smita one. Okay, he's
Yeah.
not feeling well today, might be sent by tomorrow report. Something you're asking report, correct?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Tona. Okay, she's asking about Tona. Yeah, I will share this video in the group. You can go through this. Chandni has asked that. Yeah, I'll share this video recording. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Any other question, please? Related to form, related to test, related to the 5 things you're supposed to do this in the week 1. Yeah. I guess not. Okay. So I guess everybody has been very, last session, it was so long, we just kept answering question for almost 2 hours. So I was kind of expecting that, but this group already knows a lot and have a lot of clarity. So great. I see you on the other side as the research participant. And thank you for doing this for yourself and for the country. And I'm really grateful for people who are coming and joining this and doing it because keeping ourselves healthy is a work. Yeah, so, coming back to our parents and God, like our parents give us this body and God gave us the soul and the breath. And if you want to show your dedication to your parents and God, the best thing you can do is to take care of this body. Does that make sense? So if you have a child, you know what I'm saying. You want the child to be healthiest and happiest, right? You don't want them to chant your name. You want them to take care of themselves and live their purpose. And that's what,
That's for the original.
hold on. Yeah. I'm unable to find the full body composition monitor. How do I complete the form? Okay, that's another requirement that will happen. All the people have to buy a toner kit and also a body composition monitor. That's a very good point, Rakhi that you have mentioned. So we do not take the weight as it is. We take the weight from your body composition monitor because we want to know what is happening in the body. Okay, not just the absolute weight. So if you go to your local chemist and ask for body composition monitor, you'll find it, Rakhi. Otherwise, it's very easily available on Amazon. It will come. And that's a requirement in filling up the form. Yes, you're right. Thank you. Yeah. Any other question?
Minal ji,
Anji?
I wanted to just confirm I can start that course from tomorrow as I'm not keeping well today, so I'm going to doctor. Is it advisable or
So you can start from tomorrow because everybody who is on this call will start from tomorrow only. But what we are not suggesting for the next 96 days is taking any medication because we don't want any other system to interfere with this for the next 90 days.
okay? Okay.
So you can visit, but medicine, supplements, protein powder, vitamin D, vitamin B, Bicasol. I've done it all, but now I don't do it, and nor do I recommend. We don't need it.
Okay, okay. But I can
We
start
have,
like from tomorrow
yeah. If you have
because
complete,
today I was like little vomiting and all. It started all of sudden. So
that's
body
okay.
ache and all.
If you have finished all the steps, then you can start from tomorrow. It's perfectly fine.
So I have to just fill in the form, that consent form.
Yeah, so consent form along with EASES form. So you write done to me and then I'll send you that link and then you can do it.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
and yeah. And once you start, you can do that. Yeah,
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
thank you. Any other question? Please raise your hand, otherwise we'll close the meeting. Yes, Dr. Bati.
Ma'am, I'll be receiving my body composition monitor tomorrow.
Okay.
So thesis का form में I'll be able to fill after that, ना? Because उसका
Right.
details
उसके
डालना
बिना वो आपको Google submit
है.
नहीं
हाँ,
करने देगा, right? So just
हाँ.
do it. Yeah,
So
not,
by say tomorrow evening, we both will do it after I receive that.
No
And
way.
ये जो report which I have submitted, उसमें my B12 is quite less. So in fact, I had thought of taking vitamin B12 methyl cobalt. Now you're saying not to take, right? Na?
Yeah.
Okay. So I won't take it. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
So everybody, thank you so much for your time. Have a good night.
What is the cost of this body composition monitor machine?
Cost, I think it starts from 800,000 rupees and goes up to 25, 30,000, depends on the sensor it has. So the one I have is like with a bigger sensor, but I suggest buy a cheap one, but with good rating. I've recommended two in the group because I do not want to promote a particular company, but what it does, it will give you a direction. You are going in the right direction or not. It may not be having the best sensors. That's perfectly fine. But you would know how much is your water, how much is your muscle, how much with whatever calibration they have. And with the same calibration, you would know where you are going. So that's why I suggest instead of going for a machine which was meant for airport, do not use it for your body. Yeah.
So it is 800,000. What is that? 800,000.
Yeah. You can buy it for 800 rupees, 1,000 rupees. It's easily available on Amazon. If you go for slightly better sensors, then it is like 7,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. So there is no higher limit to it. But for this purpose, you can buy
1,000
any
rupees.
under 1,200, 1,500. That's a good range. Yeah.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
And what is the any particular good brand which you can buy, which you should,
So, like if
which
you
will
go
be?
to Amazon, you can buy more than 4 stars, like go for more than 4 stars and then select it. I've suggested couple
Ah,
of
okay.
in the health
Okay.
seekers group, I guess. In the health seekers,
Okay, fine.
are there? Are you part of the health seekers?
No,
Okay.
no,
So
health seekers. Yeah, I'm part of that. Yeah, health seekers. I'm
yeah,
part of
yeah. So I've posted it there. Few of them I've posted. Yeah. Yeah. Anyone else? Any questions? That's it? Okay. Then we close here. And thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for being part of this, because this is so crucial. Because it's not one session that you're committing. You're committing your next 100 days to yourself, to your health, to your community, to your country, right? And thank you for sharing your data with us so that we can use it for the PhD purpose. And let's hope for the best. Let's see your life is transformed and changed through this process. And this serves as a textbook for others to work upon themselves. So what you're doing is really great and commendable. So thank you so much. Have a good night. And the group would be open. You can post your question and queries. And by tomorrow, just see that you, yeah, you can. But if you're specifically want to work on your sugar, then it's advisable that you do work one-on-one. If you have not done any camps, you do not know things, then it will be very, very difficult and challenging, and you would not understand the science behind it, right? You will just straight away stop medication. That's what you will do. And that may not be the safest thing to do. Does that make sense, Rakhi ji? So you do it under a hand holding, it will be much better. Because we are inviting people who are not on medication. Yeah. So it will be better off if you understand the system, do it slowly, because sugar is very, very specific thing, right? We don't want to play with that. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Good night. Take care.
Thank
Bye.
thank you, ma'am. Good night. Thank you.